Hello everyone, hope you're having an awesome and wonderful day today. If you're wondering why I'm sitting by this, it's just my shed, so it's kind of like a trailer thing. Anyway, I'm just coming to say hi for everyone watching on the replay. Thanks for stopping by. Basically why I haven't uploaded for almost 2 months now, or a little over that, I honestly don't remember, is because I've been volunteering to help with Hurricane Michael. Sorry, an ant's biting me. I'm sitting outside. So I've been helping with a few different hurricanes, working with a few different groups. I'm sticking with this one group now, probably stay with them whole time, and basically what I do is I gather information. I'll be making a video on this, don't worry, as well as a Q&A live stream after the fact, so people can ask questions about it. Also, you can send me questions on Twitter at JohnTL14. You can ask the questions there. Hey, Mike Kern, what's up? So, sorry I haven't been on. I've just been helping with, helping volunteer for hurricanes and things like that, so can't exactly do YouTube when you're up so many hours helping with these hurricanes. Basically, you don't sleep very much if you're helping with these, if you really want to help. So you're up for 18 plus hours a day. You take breaks and stuff. They don't make you do it. It's all volunteer, so you can do it whenever you want to, but I just like doing it a lot, so I help as much as I can. If I can't figure out how to do stuff, that's the problem with doing live streams outside. There's bugs. What can you do? So, hey Mike Kern, what's up? For everyone watching the replay, I will be doing like a long live stream. Another time, this is going to be like a 30 minutes max. Might end it before then, and I have this light, so it's going to get dark here soon. The sun already set, so I just light, so if we really need it, we can use it. So yeah, let me adjust this light here. Anyway, so basically just been doing that. Not really much video. A little bit of pictures, but not much video. I am gonna do some like stringer stuff. It's fine. Probably as I talk, you'll figure out something to ask. But I've been doing stringer. I've been doing or trying to do stringer stuff. I haven't really done any, but I met this guy that does news stringer stuff. Basically, news stringer basically is like a freelancer for the news. So they go out, the news says, hey, we want a shot of this at this place, and they send people out, and you get paid for the footage. It's like a freelancer, but for the news. Same thing, basically. So that's really nice. I want to do that. Also, I started a Patreon. Didn't really do anything there. I think I may do a little bit of Patreon stuff. Yes, Carl Estes, I still exist on the planet. I didn't die. I've just been sitting around in front of 3 computer screens trying to help with hurricanes. Hey, 3 people, thanks for coming. There's been so much happening in the world. Interesting things, new cameras, new stuff like that. I haven't got any new cameras, but I also had this piece of dirt in my lens. I probably never said anything about it on here. I did post something about it on Twitter, so you should go follow me at JohnTL14. I don't know why I keep doing that, but whatever. Because I do a lot of stuff on there. I'm on Twitter a lot more than YouTube, obviously. In fact, I may do a surprise live stream on there sometime. I haven't done one yet, but I might. So if you have any suggestions for videos, I know there's someone that wants, they may not be watching. If you're watching the replay, I really don't remember your name, but someone asked for a, hi Aiden. He says, hi, bye, John. Gotta go on stage in 10 minutes. Watch replay later. Okay, Aiden, yeah, no problem. Basically, have fun. Not exactly sure what you're gonna do, plays or whatever, but have fun. You obviously, hopefully, you're doing good, whatever you're gonna do on the stage there. Have fun. And, sorry, these bugs are annoying. But, have fun, and I'll talk to you another time. So, now I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Can someone remind me what I was talking about? I was saying that I still exist. Sorry. Um, I was ready to do a live stream, and then I was gonna talk about how oh, I was talking about my camera. I have a had a piece of dirt on the lens of my camera, like inside, and the lens that isn't removable is a Sony HX400V, so you can't remove the lens. And now my phone is saying that I have a low battery mode, which doesn't make sense because okay, now it's charging. We're good. Okay, thanks, Mike Kern. Yeah, I post pictures on there sometimes. I usually don't post tons, but like if I see stuff that's interesting and stuff, I'll post it there. Um, it's really interesting working with these hurricanes. You get to meet a lot of people. You get to learn a whole lot. We basically do these reports. I'm just doing a few small things right now, just telling you a few small things. We basically do these reports, gather information, put it all in a report, weather report, news report, stuff like that. I'm working with these guys, they're really nice, and there's about 16 people that work with us right now. We don't have too many on the ground things, but yeah. Funny story, other day I was running, trying to jump over some bricks. A line of bricks on the ground, like about 6.5 feet long. And I'm going to jump over it. Well, I only made it about 6 feet, and I kind of like stubbed 3 of my toes and like ripped the end of one up pretty bad. Oh well, life's life. My foot's doing fine. It was like yesterday, so I'm fine. So yeah, I've been taking a few pictures here and there. Big announcement though. This is for you guys. I mean, this is gonna stay up. It's not like I'm gonna delete it or anything. But for whoever's watching this, I am gonna be coming out with either a series. I'm not sure. Once I start editing, I'll figure this out. I haven't started yet, but I will soon, hopefully. Either a series or one video, like a compilation of weather from this year. I've shot a good amount. I haven't shot as much as I wanted to, but I shot a good amount of time lapses and stuff like that, so hopefully that's going to be good. Some of them are off my phone, but the majority are from my camera, and sometimes in my camera, that dirt messed up a few of them. But I got an amazing one the other day of the clouds boiling. That's gonna be really helpful. So if you have any questions, I'll be on here for another, unless it is not interesting. I don't want to go too much so it's not interesting anymore, but I'll be on here for 2 more minutes if it's not interesting, and if it is interesting, I'll stay for 30 minutes. Why I said 30 minutes, because that's the max I'm gonna go, not the minimum. So if you have any questions or things that are interesting, storm chasing. I'm not really into that. I like taking pictures of a storm. I actually got some amazing pictures of a storm. It only lasted 1 second. I got 24 pictures. Like, for a video, it would have taken 1 second because it's obviously 24 frames. If you did 24 frames a second, it would be 1 second of footage. And I had my white balance off. But it would have been an amazing storm if we were able to stay. I was only able to stay there for a small amount of time. This is just a quick story. I was only able to stay for a small amount of time, so I wasn't able to do it, but I had the white balance wrong. But you could see the storm right across the valley. I was on top of a mountain looking down, and you could see the storm just sweep across the valley. It was amazing. I'll probably include a clip and just say, or I'll probably have a bloopers thing so you can see some of the ones I got that just had a problem with them, like either a camera problem or something like that that was messed up about the footage, or it was just too short. I'll show a few frames from that in the bloopers one. But back to your question, about the storm chaser thing. I'm not really into storm chasing. I just like taking pictures of the storm just because they're very, very unique. Just like sunsets. Sunsets here when there's no clouds, they are very ununique. Like, they're sunsets. Very boring. If you live here, they're very boring. They are nice, but they get boring if they're just no clouds. Once the clouds come, though, the clouds just make them different every single time. And so, that's why I like storms. The clouds are different. Everything's different every time. Like, I had a huge boiling cloud time lapse the other day, zoomed in and stuff. That one's gonna be nice. I don't want to give too much away, obviously, because yeah. Also, question: how's my audio doing? I actually have a pair of Apple headphones up away here, so like actually farther away from me, with like a muffler thing around them. So, how's the audio? If it's bad, I'll unplug it or something. But it's usually quieter if I do that. Sorry about that. Okay, great. Also, all of this stuff is awful, but it's just life. So that's one thing that's not fun. This is probably the only difference in I'm losing my scars for the bike accident. I actually don't remember what side it was on. I'm pretty sure it was on this side, but I'm losing my scars. No, it was on this side. Yeah, no, these just, it's not how they look, it's just how this feels. It's no fun. It's not how I look, it's how I feel. It's no fun. But also working on helping my team of guys that I work with, helping them get into ham radio and stuff like that. I'll probably do a few videos on my ham radio channel. Not sure when I'm going to do that. That channel is Kilo India 7 Kilo Victor Lima, KI7KVL. That's the channel. And I might do some videos over there. Really only posted 2 videos. Mosquitoes. Why are there mosquitoes out in Arizona? I don't know. It's humid. Who cares? People still, what? Yeah, yes, people still use ham radio. Yeah, lots of people do. And from these storms, I've learned more and more how very, very essentially important ham radio is. We have guys going in there, and they're using phones. We use an app called Zello. You can look it up. It's ZELLO.com. Go over there, and you can look at it and stuff. Basically, they use a phone, and it acts like a push-to-talk radio. So you basically tap on the screen in the middle, and you can use it like a push-to-talk radio. And, sorry, notification. Give me 1 second. Okay. Back again. About Zello. So, basically, it's push-to-talk. You can have channels. You have groups of people that do stuff on there. It's really used for a wide range of stuff, but we use it for disaster situations. And you have to have Wi-Fi or data to use it. And a huge amount of the time, the cell towers go out, so you don't have data. And then the Wi-Fi, the fiber cable and stuff like that we ran into huge troubles in Florida with Hurricane Michael. Verizon's fiber lines that were running into, like their big fiber lines that run their whole systems were like physically severed, so they actually had to go repair those lines before they could ever get service back up. So it wasn't even just towers that were literally bent in half and smashed over. It was their fiber lines running in, and those are, I don't know too much about them. I do know they're not easy to repair. I'll just put it that way. I don't know much about them, but I've seen them before, and they're not easy to repair, I wouldn't think. So it took them a few days for Verizon. AT&T, for some reason, their things didn't get messed up, and they had service up pretty quick in the areas that had power. Now, the areas that didn't have power, which still don't have power, I believe there is still over 100,000 people. I'm not sure. I would have to go to poweroutage.us to look at that. Someone can go look at that if you want. But it's called poweroutage.us, and you can go on Florida and see how many are still out of power there. That's a huge amount. It got up to almost 2 million from the whole hurricane. thing going up through Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, all that. So it got up to almost 2 million, I do not think. I'll put him in the chat right now. Give me 1 second. Yeah, there's no way I could put him in the, yeah, I'm on a phone, so I can't do that. Let me think. Power outage. It's poweroutage.us. It's spelled P. Okay, yeah. I'll put the link in the description. I can't do it right now. I'm sorry. I don't have any computers around me. I'm outside. So I can't really do it, to be honest. I'm sorry. But yeah, so basically there's still a lot of people without power, and they're still having to cut into neighborhoods with chainsaws. Basically, they take chainsaw crews, just go to a neighborhood and cut and cut and cut and cut until they can get in the neighborhood. Some neighborhoods still have not, people have not even been in the neighborhoods. Trees are laying flat down. There's hundreds and thousands of trees. There's millions of dollars in damage. I believe it might be in the billions. I'm not sure. Don't quote me because I actually don't remember. But there's a lot of tree damage. You can look it up yourself. There's a huge amount of tree damage. Basically, Hurricane Michael was pretty much a 680-mile wide tornado for the first 50 miles of its journey. 50, 60, 70 miles of its journey. So it was just pretty much a 679-mile wide tornado. Just straight line winds, just destroying vortices, and straight line winds, just destroying the landscape and stuff. We're at about 17 minutes now, so if you have any questions about this stuff, go ahead. Also, we had a very small number of people that were able to get on the ground because we are a new group. We're fairly new. We've been doing all hurricanes for a while. I've been doing hurricanes just this year, but just this year I've covered about 5 hurricanes. Also, the flooding in Texas. We were helped a little. There wasn't too much that we were able to do, but our team on the ground was very small. Hopefully next year we're going to have a little bit more gear and stuff like that. I do know everyone's getting ham radios. Do you stay in the U.S. and shoot, or have you gone to Puerto Rico, the Caribbean, etc.? I'm not sure what you meant by shoot, but we want to become international. Right now we're so small. Like I said, our team literally has 16 people in it, or 16 or 17. It's under 20. Shoot pictures. Pictures. I've never been out of Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. Those are the only states I've been in. So I've actually only been 3 states in the United States. I mean, that's still 3 states, and Texas is huge. So you can count that as about 5 states. But I've only been in 3 United States. So Texas is pretty big. In fact, people from other countries tend to say, "So you have to drive 200 miles?" Yeah, I have to drive 200 miles. That's a really long way. No, I didn't even leave my state yet. So 200 miles is nothing. I mean, it is something, but yeah. Yeah, Southwest is pretty awesome. I wouldn't consider all of Texas Southwest. I would consider a huge portion of it Southern. In fact, I really consider myself more Southern than Southwestern. And since it is getting dark, we're going to be nice to you guys and turn on this light so it doesn't get grainy if YouTube will compensate for it. I'm going to back up here a little bit. I can't change the exposure. So, tell me if this looks good, if it's too bright or what, but I could move the light back if I needed to, but I can't turn it up or down, it's just on or off. So tell me if it looks good, or if it looks horrible, because to me it doesn't look, I can't see because the light's blinding me. Okay, so basically, I've only been in those states, Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona. It's going on here about 20 minutes. If there's any things you want me to talk about, stuff like that. Anything you want me to talk about. I really don't have anything to do, so I'm just gonna play around with filters as I usually do, just because. Turn it on that, and make it black and white. So, is there anything that I want to talk about? No, I almost ended the stream. No, I don't want to end the stream. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do a video about this. The thing is, I cannot record while I'm on Zello, because I don't have the time to set up the camera and stuff. Okay, Carl Estes, talk to you later. Have a great day. I'm probably going to end the stream in next few minutes unless there's something interesting that people want to see. But otherwise, I'm not going to drag it out any longer. If there's not something interesting that you guys want to see. So basically, that's what's going on. I'll be doing a Q&A stream after the video comes out, but like I said, I can't record while I'm doing Zello. I technically can, but not the interesting part. I may record a few bits. I may take some recorded clips, like audio clips from Zello itself, but I'm also working on videos for those guys because I help with the social media team as well. I'm watch team, social media team, and other stuff like that. So I'll be doing a more in-depth video on that, explaining a little more. I don't know when that's going to be out, to be honest, but I'm not going to give any schedule for anything. I'm just going to say that the weather thing is going to be out around the first of the year, and hopefully this thing about hurricanes will be out sometime in that time. I'm not going to say. If you have a request for video, you have my Twitter. It is @JohnTL14. And if you have any questions, you can tweet me or DM me if you really need to. And so that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome, wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one.